Jey Uso just punched his ticket to WrestleMania in undoubtedly the greatest Royal Rumble of all time. But why? Why did Jey Uso, out of all the star power in the ring, be the last man standing so that he could point at the WrestleMania sign? Fans are definitely split on this. Either you hate it or you love it, as The Rock says. I mean, it makes no sense. Oh, that's what I thought at first. Well, the main reason Jey Uso would have won the Royal Rumble is to give him that main event push. If you saw the reaction of the crowd after Jey Uso won, there were no boos, there was no jeering, everyone was eating, everyone was standing up, the entire crowd was excited. The fans are clearly over Jey Uso, they love Jey Uso, and despite him not sounding like a main eventer or having that status pinned behind his name, he will go on to win a title at WrestleMania. Whoever he faces, whether it be Cody Rhodes or Gunther, he's going to beat the champion that he faces so that he's taken to that next level, and Jey Uso will finally be a singles world champion. I think giving him the IC title was just testing that how the fans would react. The fans loved his IC title reign, however short it was. They were so happy that Jey Uso was champion. And what is it with Jey Uso winning titles and Royal Rumbles out of nowhere? I mean, nobody thought he would win the IC title, but he was champion. And then with the Royal Rumble, the probability of him winning was like so close to zero, but he ended up winning the Royal Rumble. So I think they're going to give him that push. The Royal Rumble is going to be the way that he gets to the top. It's going to be like a Kofi Mania type of run where he probably will face Gunther, win the championship. You build up Gunther as his dominant heel, and Jey Uso as his large face the fans can get behind. I just don't see how Jey Uso versus Gunther, a Saturday night's main events, the best WWE show in the entire year. It just makes no sense to me. Anyways, another reason Jey Uso could have won is John Cena didn't want to win the Royal Rumble. At the end of the press conference, Cena said that he wants to do what's best for business. He may have thought that Jey Uso winning was best for business. There may have been a backstage decision regarding this, a consensus for Jey Uso to win the Royal Rumble. CM Punk, Roman Reigns and Seth Rollins, they have a feud of their own. Drew McIntyre really isn't facing either of the champions. Randy Orton never came back. The best option was Jey Uso to continue with the Jey versus Gunther storyline. So I think that's where the WWE is headed. I think the Royal Rumble is a way to get Cena on another pay-per-view. On the post-show, Cena did announce that he will be participating in the Elimination Chamber to have a shot at a 17 title. I think this is a way just to get Cena on another show, and you can build that Cena disappointment storyline. While on the other hand, Jey Uso, a star who's over and a star that everyone likes, ends up winning the Royal Rumble. I mean, who else would have won? I'd rather Jey Uso than Logan Paul. I mean, it's not that bad also. And lastly, you could have Jey Uso face Cody Rhodes, and you could build up Cody Rhodes as this major heel. And we clearly saw signs of Homelander Cody, with Cody beating up Kevin Owens and just leaving him there, taunting him after the match. So there are clear signs over there, and they've been building up week after week. I just think this would be better suited with Cena instead of Jey Uso. Anyways, those are some of the reasons why Jey Uso may have won the Royal Rumble. I'm sure we'll get an official confirmation from Dave Meltzer on what the plan for WrestleMania is. I think the original plan was Logan versus Gunther, Cena versus Cody. I think they've pivoted from Logan versus Gunther to Jey versus Gunther at WrestleMania. Both matches are god awful in my opinion. I just don't care, to be honest. I mean, Jey versus Gunther is a match I'd love to see on Raw, and that's it, just Raw, not even a PLE. But anyways, that's somehow main eventing WrestleMania. To be honest, I'd prefer Gunther versus Cena and Jey versus Cody. I think that adds some spice, it spices things up, some new matches, we've never seen them before. That would just be a bit more interesting than just having Jey versus Gunther, which is like a mid-card match at best, and Cody versus Cena. And let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. I just don't see how Jey Uso main events at WrestleMania. But let me know why you think Jey Uso won the Royal Rumble. And that's it for this one.